Welcome to the protocol wizard for BrainAvatar, reading in analysis data, creating brain maps, creating protocols, creating a client report. Now that we have learned how to acquire QEG, how to edit the file, how to create an analysis report, let's process the analysis report with the PW editor. So load report. Load QEEG Pro Z-scores. That's what we're actually doing. We're loading QEEG Pro Z-scores and creating brain maps from them. Now we're going to open up a client. That's an analysis file that was created by using the PW editor. The age automatically comes in. We have to add in, and now we're going to give the client an ID or a name. The age is automatically put in. I have to put in the eyes condition. I had to put in the client ID. I click basic results, and now you'll see the map is populated. It just takes a few moments, and here is the client's map created in analysis and derived from QEG Pro Z-scores. These are the 9 basic bandwidths of QEEG Pro, and it also shows the same data broken down into 15 bandwidths for greater emphasis. This page is more interesting when it comes to making amplitude training protocols, and this page is a little bit more interesting when it comes to making Z-score training protocols. So now that we have our maps, what do we need to do next? Well, we need to pick a symptom, and what we're going to click is academic performance. And you notice that the tooltip says academic performance is achievement in education, including grades, test scores, comprehension, critical thinking, and problem solving abilities. Yes, all of the symptoms in the right-hand side uh, have tooltips that explain what that symptom means. Now, why did these areas of the brain get lit up? Because those are the areas that are most likely going to contribute to academic performance, and it compares those areas with the client's actual Z-score data. It compares it with power, such as theta is our prominent bandwidth, and also coherence, as we can see in the head on the right. So now that we've created this uh, template, what do we do with it? Well, there are several things that have happened. Now, we just did one click. Now, what happened? Well, there is the client's report. Academic performance. The client's name, eyes open, the client's age, and academic performance is the symptom we have chosen. Here's an explanation of QEEG, and here's a brief explanation of the basic lobes of the brain. Here is the posterior dominant rhythm of the brain, which is more important with eyes closed than with eyes open. Here is the flow of Z-scores. Now, this is for the client. So since it is for the client, for example, ratio review, delta beta, theta beta, alpha beta, this explains what that means and what it might represent. Here is the brain map for the client to review. And most importantly, here is the symptom, academic performance. This defines what academic performance means. It explains possible brain regions that may contribute to poor academic performance, questions that we might ask our trainee, and also homework that our trainee might want to consider, such as hiring a tutor or doing other outside school work. That's our basic report. It is already created. And all we did was click one symptom. Now, as we go along, of course, we can have them weekly fill out a progress report on academic performance. There are all the questions. And once you fill it out, you can immediately load it into their QEEG folder. But there's more. Now let's go back to our maps. And what we're looking for is a protocol. Well, how difficult is it to make a protocol? Notice it says create protocols and report. Lower right-hand corner, create protocols and report. We click that, and then we see the handout for the client, and then we see it says match for academic performance. First QEG Pro and second QEG Pro. So what are these? These are actually 4-channel Z-score training protocols that have been made in advance, preloaded, ready to use right outside the box. And the other 2 protocols are amplitude training protocol. And there's nothing to do except to run them. There's no adjustments needed. They are all ready to go. So let's look at our first QEG Pro training protocol. I'm going to copy this name. I prefer not to write it down on a piece of paper. I'm going to copy it. Click pause, click pause. When it's dark blue, right click, copy. And then I'm going to click in this area. And now I'm going to double click on the baby blue head. I'm going to open up BrainAvatar automatically. And then create a new study with these settings. Create a new study with these settings. And now our protocol is loaded. And so we have to put in the client's name, JD, and I'm going to paste in the name of the protocol that we're using. I'm going to click OK, create with current settings. And John is 44 and he's a male. Put that in capital letters. We're training with eyes open because it was an eyes open map. We click Use Settings and Close, and we are ready to go. A 4-channel Z-score training protocol was created automatically based on John JD's data, and now we're ready to train him. That was very easy. Well, let's close Avatar. Notice there are also amplitude training protocols that fit JD. So click, pause, click, copy the name, double click on the head, click yes, create a new study with these settings. And now we're going to put in his name, and we're going to copy the name of the protocol. Click OK, create with current settings. We're going to adjust the age, and then eyes open. Use settings and close. This is now ready to run. If we look on the stats tab on the bottom, we are inhibiting 6 to 10 hertz, rewarding beta, and inhibiting 20 to 30 hertz. This protocol is all ready to go. There's nothing to change. It's ready to use right outside the box, as they say. So what have we accomplished? We have used the protocol wizard for BrainAvatar to create brain maps, to create a client report, and to create protocols. Could we have created protocols with S. Loretta? Absolutely, and that's for another video.